what I want to talk to you about today is, obviously, when is it time to buy a new motorcycle? Well, hey guys, welcome back once again to HarleyDayRider, your good old friend HDR. And I'm out here once again on the lovely 2018 Glide Ultra. So today, I'm sure the title, the thumbnail, I know it always gives it away, and everybody's like, HDR, why do you even announce what the video is? I can see on the title what you're talking about. Well, that is a very, very good point. How you doing, bud? That is a very good point. And what I want to talk to you about today is, obviously, when is it time to buy a new motorcycle? When should you even consider buying yourself a new motorcycle? Trading your old motorcycle in and, getting rid of the old, out with the old, in with the new. Now everybody knows I bought this. I just found the bill of sale. I've been cleaning up the old computer room / editing room last night, and I found my bill of sale for this motorcycle. We bought this motorcycle in August of 2018. Okay, August of 2018. Now this is almost August of 2022. Or it is already, yes, I'm sorry, it's already August of 2022. So this is a pretty fitting video, right? So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. You're looking at a 5-year-old motorcycle, 5 years old. So some people will call this bike an antique. Some of you will call it very, very new because maybe you have a much older motorcycle than I have, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I have buddies, I have a couple of friends that like to do, like I say, cell phones. New every 2 years. They trade their motorcycle when they buy a brand new one. I have another buddy, a very good buddy, that's been riding for, almost 150 years. Not that long, you know what I mean. He's been riding for a while, but, he bought his motorcycle and he's rebuilt it many times over. And I think it's a 1959 Panhead. That's the only motorcycle he has right now. It's a 4-speed. It's got the suicide shifter on the gas tank. But he'll never sell that motorcycle ever. And he says when you buy a motorcycle and you get comfortable with it, you get used to its quirks or its riding ability or whatever, and you get used to its lean ability and all that, you should keep that motorcycle, he says, for a very, very long time. Maybe eternity, right? You don't need a new motorcycle. Now, a couple of my buddies, it was funny because I told them I was doing the 25,000 mile service on my motorcycle. And they said, whoa, 25,000 miles? You better think about trading that motorcycle in there, HDR. It's getting a little bit on the old side there. That's a lot of miles for a motorcycle. 25,000 miles? Holy crap. You might already have everything wore out on it. So, I don't know. Is it wore out or wore in? Maybe it's just getting wore in at 25,000 miles. Guys, I know people with motorcycles with 125,000 miles on them, and they're still riding them hard. So, I don't know. I mean, with the market today, we all know the motorcycle market today absolutely sucks. And I looked at what I paid for this one. And it's funny because what's really funny to me is if you look at when you buy a motorcycle, they give you a trade-in value for your motorcycle, right? So they always do it. They give you a trade-in. And our last motorcycle was booked at $9,500. I told them I wouldn't buy this motorcycle unless we hit a certain price or a certain monthly payment. So they gave me $11,500. But I was looking at the bill of sale, and it still came out to like $30,000. That was kind of the price of the motorcycle. So I think, basically when you buy anything, they And they say your trade-in's only on paper, right? It's really nothing. I should have kept the other motorcycle and sold it outright. You know, that could be another comment or another suggestion below is, do you sell your motorcycles outright or do you trade them in? I think this one, if I ever get rid of it, I'm going to sell it outright. I'm not going to trade it in because they're not going to give me anything. Recently, we bought Miss HDR a new car, and that's how we did that. So I had a Honda Accord, and she had another Honda CRV that was paid off. So we thought, well, why don't we sell the Honda Accord, which is also paid off, take that cash, keep the newer car that she just had to buy her brand new CRV. And we walked into the dealer and we had a stack of cash and we just handed it to him, and that was a down payment. And that came off right off the top of the bill, and it made a lot more sense. So I don't know, you know, I've been looking at these brand new motorcycles in these dealers, and this motorcycle right now, comparable to this, is the Road Glide Limited. Now people will tell me, now HDR, the Road Glide Limited is so superior over what you're riding, you know, because, you know, you're kind of riding a relic. I got an old, you know, boom system here from like the 1900s. They said, you know, that's really old. The new one is much superior. The big 114 engine is so superior over the 107. It goes very, very fast. The hill assist, you know, where you're holding, you touch your brakes, and I really like that feature, where you touch your brakes and the bike just sits on the hill, you know, until an electronic component gives away and you slide backwards and crash into a car. But got to be careful with that electronic stuff, guys. But still, I like the hill assist. The traction control, man, I would love to have traction control on my motorcycle just as much as when I bought this one. My 2011 didn't have ABS, and I wanted ABS so bad. So that was part of the reason for buying this motorcycle, was safety features. So the new motorcycles do have more safety features, and I think that is very critical too. So I don't know though. Do I go and, you know, sell this bike outright? Right now, this is a 2018 Road Glide Ultra. I could probably sell it outright to somebody, I would imagine, for, I don't know, 20 to 25,000. I could probably sell it outright, and somebody would love to have this motorcycle. It's only got a little bit over 25,000 miles on it, and I've treated it with tender, loving care the whole time I've had it. And then maybe go get, you know, the I'd like to get a 2023 Road Glide Limited. Plus I'll have heated grips. I've never had heated grips, man, and everybody says, oh, HDR, that's the way to go, dude. You know, you got to have heated grips on a motorcycle. So but I'm really struggling, guys. When is the time to buy a new motorcycle? Many of you know I've been looking at a second motorcycle. Then I look at reviews and I look at what people say about it. It's like, maybe I don't want to buy a second motorcycle. I don't need to have more problems in my garage. I really want one. I really want an ADV bike after being with, you know, Pete and Colin for a couple days over the weekend, and seeing them out there riding in the gravel and having a good time ripping up the back roads and trails, man. I would love that. Absolutely love it. But I got to still look around for what brand I want to get. And I'm not sure. I know what I wanted, but I don't know if I want it. So, you know, that's another thing, is making the right choice. So, of what types of motorcycles to buy. You know, I know I can't afford, I told you before, I can't afford to buy a Pan America. And the main reason I could afford to buy it, I don't know what's clicking down there. Huh, that's weird. I can afford a Pan America, but I would want to trade this bike in on it and only have one motorcycle, because that would be my, you know, top money motorcycle. So, alright, anyway, let me know in the comments below what you think about buying a new motorcycle, trading my motorcycle, or selling it outright. It's a used market right now, guys. It is definitely a used market out there right now, and you can get as much as you want for your used motorcycle. So maybe I'll go that route and see what happens. Sell this one and see what I can buy a new one for. I don't know, but regardless, I want to wait anyway until 2023 on on anything with this bike, with my touring bike. So, but let me know in the comments below what you're thinking. If you recently bought a new motorcycle, if you recently bought one of the new, you know, 2122s with all the new safety features and gizmos and gadgets on it, I would love to hear about that. Thanks for watching this video. As always, remember, ride your own ride, be safe out there. HarleyDayRider. We'll be down and out in the beautiful Weirton, West Virginia. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye for now, everybody. That was weird. I don't know what that is.